boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with the scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. As you guys know, you can go to your library, you can go to any bookstore, and you can get your marijuana education on. My friends, we have a special guest with us today. He was one of the first 50 or so subscribers to the Scoop. Now, originally, you guys know when the Scoop was invented, or came out there. We came with the channel. We were talking about guys and gals being able to invest in these marijuana stocks, which were predominantly in Canada, all in Canada, and we were talking about going on trips and little vacations and stuff with our family and friends, and that kind of thing is what it was originally about. Now, one of our subscribers, KP, with KP Video News, does his own. He has his own show, and he's got some things going on there. But he took us up on it, and he spent his $120 or so and got the books and did his thing, and he was going to tell us a little more about it. So, KP, welcome to the Scoop. Great to have you. I know you're a busy man. It's good. It's hard, tough to get a hold of you, but I'm glad I got a hold of you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience with this marijuana investing?
Okay. Well, originally, when I first decided to invest, I was, just thinking about trying to get, a second or a third stream of income coming in.
Yes.
So it's just like if you're working on a job, you really have to have more income streams coming in other than just your paycheck.
Yes.
So that was my main objective, and just so I got the information that you had, and I did a little research and discovered it was a few.
Added your research to that research. I got you started, and then you
got the fire started, and and with a few suggestions,
watch list and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
different things, and you were okay.
Watch list. So just ping ponging off of you, and just getting the information from you, and then just going online and going on because I set up an account, investment account, so I had to. I could check certain things out and enter some stock names and stuff, and follow their progress before I actually put my money in, and I was able to do pretty good.
So before you started, had you had a lot of experience or anything before you opened up an account? Was it scary, or how'd you?
Well, I was, just like any other investment, man. I was skeptical at first, and I thought about it, and and on more than one time, more than one occasion, just because, like I said, while I was working, I'm retired now, but while I was working,
Good. Congratulations.
I was, I always had like a 401k plan on my job, and that investments like that. But now, since I'm retired, I want to try to get another source of income coming in, and I was a little leery. I was a little leery at first. And so I didn't put much in. I just put a little in and just tried to see what it was going to do. And once I saw it was doing okay, I put a little more in, and a little more, as much as I could afford. And the rewards have been pretty good.
Great. Yeah. So you were able just to kind of take a little, and you kind of parlayed that off of with these stocks, and you were able to take a vacation. Tell us a little bit about.
Oh yeah. Well, a dream of mine, and I had friends and family that had been there, but I always wanted to go to Hawaii, so I was able to go to Maui, and that first time. So I've been back several times, but that first initial trip was definitely,
It's the bomb,
it was something. Yeah. Yes. It's a beautiful place,
lit,
but
Hawaii's lit, huh?
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right, man. It's beautiful, relaxing, and I was able to afford that by using some of the capital that I had made from my investments.
Yeah, in this
And
scoop and which so you used some of these stocks because in like Make Money Online with cannabis stocks, like we have a list of those stocks. You were able to just go right from there and do your research and come up with
exactly,
these.
exactly. So the guidelines, the suggestions are there,
Yeah.
but you have to go through the suggestions and figure out what's good for you. And that's the route that I took. Like I said, just after talking to you and ping ponging getting more information, I was able to make better informed decisions on what to invest in.
Great, great.
So,
That sounds wonderful. I love to hear testimonials. People read the books, and then they so the stocks go up. It was easy to make money. You made a lot of money. Okay, you turned hundreds into thousands and all that kind of stuff. That's good. But now, what are you doing now that the market has gone down? Have you gotten out? Or are you going to waiting for? What are you doing right now?
okay, what I've done in the last couple of weeks is that I took basically half of my Canadian stocks, and I sold my Canadian stocks, and I'm in the process of investing in the American marijuana stocks now.
Companies.
Yeah.
You think you're seeing the catalyst of maybe if these guys in Washington can get their act together and farm pass one of these bills or something, you see these American stocks is really exploding?
Well, yeah, I do. I see. First, I do see I see the hemp industry doing some things and that are extremely positive compared to where they were last year, and also the marijuana stocks are. And when you have more states coming online for the recreational, it's several that already have the medical. So those are the companies that I'm more interested in as far as the medical marijuana stocks and technology, the technology part of it.
Oh yeah, they can't take that technology away once you get it. And there's a few of them out there that I've been keying on lately. I'll share with you because I'll be sharing with the subscribers here probably in a couple weeks or so once I finish the research. But one thing about what we try and do on the scoop is we try and get in early, and we try and get you the information as early as possible. Once again, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that red button for subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. Let me and KP know you're out there, my friends. We try and get them real early, and a lot of it's for entertainment and educational purposes only. And when you initially saw the information from the books, did you feel that you were in early? Was it early?
Yeah, I was in early. I wish I would have actually got in earlier.
Yeah.
When they were like 20 cent.
Yeah, yeah.
I got in when they were like in the 70s, 75,
Yeah,
80
75.
cent.
Oh, okay, that's still
A
good.
lot
That's
of
still
them.
early
Yeah,
now. That's
yeah.
still early.
Yeah, still early. It's still a lot under the ones that I invested in
Yeah.
initially were under $1.
Under
And
$1, okay.
They went up. Definitely went up.
Yeah, those are tough to find nowadays, but they're out there, and we have to keep plugging. But we use those stops, and when it goes down, we kind of try and get out of them. We don't sit there for losses and they go to zero, because I've been telling everyone on the scoop, my subscribers, that a lot of these stocks are going to be going to zero. Have you had any plans of when the American stocks go up and things happen? You got another vacation planned, or are you gonna?
Well, right now I'm just focusing on just trying to focus on this income stream. I'm not
Yeah.
really thinking about any leisure just yet.
Right now, okay.
Just yet. Although my better half, that's a whole different story.
Yes,
And she's
yes.
talking about going doing something
wants
else.
to do some things.
Of
I
course,
gotcha.
of course.
Yeah,
They
she-
always want to spend money. So
Well, that's the
You
way
know?
it goes. That's the way of the world.
yeah,
Fancy cars, fancy the whole nine.
right. The works.
Everybody, the works. Everybody, big houses and the whole nine. We can't, as leaders of our families and what have you, we can't stay away from that. It's gonna catch us.
Yeah.
It's gonna catch us.
Yeah, that's life.
Well, yeah. Now tell me something. You got your successful show is on Congratulations.
Thank
You've
you.
got hundreds of subscribers now. Where do you plan on taking? I've seen a few. I've seen several episodes. I know you do the news and the current. Some of this stuff I can't find anywhere. So you're doing some really good research and some digging, with some of this stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I do a lot of research because it's just a lot of stories out there that are lost, and it's like so much information out there nowadays. With the internet and all the different types of social media out there, it's the average. You figure your basic news channels, they can't cover it. They can't cover it all.
Right.
And a lot of times, what you see on one channel, you see on the other channel. Because that's what they do. They get, a lot of times they get
Right.
their stuff from AP, which
Right.
is Associated Press, and they all run the same stories.
Same story.
So I'm not trying to go that route, unless I think it's a story that's extremely, it needs to be talked about a little more at that time, and I try to give my perspective on it.
Yeah.
On that.
There's a definite need for what you're doing, so you keep it up and keep pumping it out there and doing what you do.
Thank you.
You're doing an outstanding job, and
Yeah, you're doing a
Keep-
great job with this.
Th-
You got a lot of videos on there. I try to keep up, but sometimes I'm trying to keep up.
I try and put one out. I try and get a hold of every, maybe twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. But I do know people are very, very busy, and everybody's got their life, and I try not to overdo it with people. But I know some people, and we have technical difficulties, and sometimes if something comes out at 1 or 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, believe me, that's not what I meant when I started 6 hours earlier downloading it and got in the system, and then, that's not what I meant to do. Even though these shows, and I don't know about your show, but I'm sure it's people all over the world, huh? So somebody it's breakfast time, and somebody's sleep in bed, and then
Right.
you
Well,
can't
with the international time scale, you never know.
catch it.
That's just the way it is. The internet is worldwide. It's not just local. That's one of the downsides that we had in the past. Just you thinking about news, you had your local newspapers or whatever, and now the newspapers are going out of business, and the ones that are smart, they're starting to create web pages as well. So they have to keep up with
Right.
the time.
Keep up, yeah.
The news is fast. It's fast. News is immediate now, where it used to take time for news
time,
to
yeah.
be created. It comes out immediate.
Instant.
Anybody
right
with a phone can send you, a story, and that's just the way it happens sometimes. Most times nowadays. So it's just a sign of the times, technology.
So how can people get a hold of you?
Okay, I'm on YouTube, and that's KP. That's the letter KP Video News, and I'm there. Just check me out. KP Video News at YouTube.com.
Great. You want to give any shout outs to anybody? Anybody, the Marina people? Give a shout out.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to KK, and our father in Chicago.
All right.
What's going on there, Pops?
Pops.
So it's I try to keep my circle small,
Yeah.
but on that level.
Okay. Well, we thank you very much, and it's customary that we give our guests a copy of one of our latest books, and we have here Marijuana Today, Vanadium and Uranium Tomorrow, companies you can get into early, hold, and grow rich. So just like you did it with marijuana, we're looking for vanadium and uranium to take off too. So,
All right.
brother, thank you very, very much for being a
Yeah.
guest today.
All right.
And thank you for your time, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Scoop with Mickey D. I'm out.